Welcome inside the DC Everest Fieldhouse. It's Friday night boys basketball. We've got a rivalry game for you this evening. DC Everest against the Wausau West Warriors. Hi, I'm Chris Conley. Pregame is brought to you by Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years with a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select. You're good to go. That's Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, also at Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. What'll make today's game even a little more interesting is this is the best Wausau West boys varsity team that they've had in years. They come in on a 6-game winning streak, a 14-4 record overall. They're in second place in the Wisconsin Valley. The DC Everest Evergreens, now that Cohen Pregame is back from an injury, he's missed the first 2/3 of the season. The Evergreens are kind of a different team. They dug out of a 12-point halftime deficit to beat Mosinee by 8 earlier in the week, and the Evergreens were on fire in the second half. Pregame had 8 threes in that game. So the Evergreens, I think, are a little bit different down the stretch of this season now that they have full personnel back. What's going to make this a fun environment, too? I mean, Wausau West is a crosstown rival. It's, a 10-minute drive from West down to here at the DC Everest Fieldhouse. So West will have a lot of fans. Their bleachers across the way are filled in nicely. Evergreens will have a big crowd, too. So a fun environment and a meaningful game on Friday. West is in second place in the Valley. Still have a game against Marshfield. Even if they lose tonight, they'll stay in second place. This will not change the standings. Evergreens are trying to get above 500 if they can post a win this evening. We'll meet our starting lineups and get our Friday boys basketball game underway. DC Everest and Wausau West, the rivalry is renewed when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
At Abbey Bank, we know everyone has their strengths. Our bankers may excel in numbers, but can they score on the court?
Maybe you guys should stick to what you're good at. Banking.
And that's exactly what we do. At Abbey Bank, we stick to what we do best, making banking about you.
Find an Abbey Bank location near you by visiting abbeybank.com.
Abbey Bank, where we make banking about you.
Welcome back, DC Everest fans. We're glad to have you along on Zaleski Sports tonight, and Wausau West Warriors boosters. Welcome into tonight's game coverage. Your Warriors are in the royal blue with gold numerals, Evergreens in the home white with green trim. These teams did meet earlier in the season, kind of a funny spot in the season because the Warriors spent a part of their holiday break. They went down to Orlando, Florida, played 3 games down there and won 2 of them. So the teams that travel down to Florida for Christmas time, those are quality teams. And yet their first game back after the Christmas and holiday break, Evergreens beat them by 4, 64-60. Pregame shoot-around is over. We'll get our national anthem. And then we'll introduce you to our starting lineups. Teams will line up across their respective foul lines. The pep band is not here tonight, so someone from somewhere will perform our national anthem. If not, I believe Athletic Director Mike Matthews has 5 or 6 different versions on his iPod Shuffle. Let's go down to courtside for the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets everywhere, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nice job. Let's introduce you to our starting lineups. First for the visiting Wausau West Warriors. 18 games played, 14 in the win column. They'll start Cargie Cooper, Brady Phelps, Marcus McDonald, Griffin Lang, and Bennett Matson. That's 4 seniors and a junior. Cooper is the only underclassman. For the Evergreens, a lineup change tonight. Cohen Preby will start. Since Cohen has returned from the injury list, he's been the first player off the bench. But after an on-fire second half earlier in the week, how could you keep Cohen Preby on the bench to start the game? Evergreens will start Xavier Edwards and Cade Felch, 2 juniors. Vander Truax, a sophomore. Cohen Preby and Casey Studeman, 2 seniors for the Evergreens. Opening tap when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Welcome back. Let's see how tonight's game unfolds. The Evergreens start with both of their bigs on the floor. Vander Truax, who will jump center, and Casey Studeman. And I think when the 2 tall ones for the Evergreens are on the court, I think that may be a matchup problem for Wausau West. Let's see how that unfolds. We meet at the center circle. Whistle sounds, and Friday night basketball is underway. West will have the first possession. Evergreens come out man-to-man. Bennett Matson on the wing. Cargie Cooper gets a touch. Cooper won that opening tap over the taller Vander Truax. Better vertical leap. West is on the perimeter here. Back out. Open for a 3, but not popping was Marcus McDonald. Long opening possession for the Warriors. Cargie Cooper looks to drive in. He's bumped, came in too strong. You could tell he was in trouble there. Vander Truax clears the boards. A one-and-done opening trip for the Warriors. Truax is on the outside. Wausau West brought along a big student section. They're right behind the Warriors bench. Encouraging the defense on right from the start. They'll stand until the first basket. Preby got a touch back out. Edwards open for a 3, left it short. Rebound tapped around. Warriors have it. Both teams open with misses tonight. Minute 15 in, 0-0. Warriors hanging. Brady Phelps scores. Preby's into the front court. Studeman gets a first touch. Cross court to Phelps. Phelps and Preby, both deadly marksmen from behind the three-point arc. So if they're open, they'll pop. Daring Xavier Edwards to shoot. My goodness. Played him 2 steps soft. Xavier opened with a miss. Boy, he should take that. Xavier Edwards is capable from the outside. If they're going to play him that soft, hit a couple of shots, see him make them change their thinking. Cargie Cooper out to guard Xavier Edwards here. Studeman was looking for the cutter down low. Studeman will drive in himself. Spins, fading backwards, round and out. Evergreen's 0 for 2 on their opening trips down. Cargie Cooper thought about letting fly and then decided against it. Fading backwards, that's a miss for Griffin Lang. Studeman gets the rebound. Both teams come out kind of cold. Xavier Edwards gets into the lane, fades backwards and scores. Three minutes in, each team's hit only once. Open for a three, high, arcing, it's good. Bennett Matson. See if the Evergreens have an answer. Preby carried for a turnover. Part of the Everest comeback against Mosinee earlier in the week. They turned the ball over only 2 times in the second half. Basketball tonight's brought to you by Axis Insurance. For all your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, it's Axis Insurance. Their business revolves around you. Go to AxisInsurance.net. West goes back out, hanging in the lane, got a whistle, almost a three-point try for Griffin Lang, rolled off the rim. Lang's going to shoot 2. Casey Studeman fouled him. West is a good free throw shooting team. Griffin Lang hits his first. He's got one more coming. Got them both. Preby brings it up to Xavier Edwards. Edwards directs traffic. Truax in the corner. Evergreens work the ball around. Yeah, again, Xavier Edwards is 2 steps soft on the defense. Into the lane, Phelps with a left hand scores. Cade Felch answers for the Evergreens. Off a screen, 3-ball, off the back rim, a miss and a rebound for Truax. Matson a little too strong. Xavier Edwards hesitated and turned it over. No, they're calling a foul away from the ball on Cade Felch. Second team foul against Everest. Driving in, losing the handle, and turning it over is Cargie Cooper. Cooper's got some natural talent. I mean, he's a driver. Not shy about popping from the outside either, but sometimes comes in a little too hot, like sometimes trying to do too much. That last turnover may go into that folder. Basketball is brought to you by J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968 in the Felch family ever since. A locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, and cutting. Find and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or at jdtubebending.com. Felch pops the three, left it short. He was a step back behind the line, and it's off the front of the rim. In transition, hanging too strong, Griffin Lang. Lang should have backed that out. It's easy to see what they should do from way up here, high atop the Everest Fieldhouse. Over the top, Studeman to Truax, got his man up, he's fouled. Vander's going to get 2 free throws. He's going to the Serve Pro Jamie Wetzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wetzel at Serve Pro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Brady Phelps is called for the foul. One of 2. Evergreens may be looking to trap if the ball goes into the corner here. And knocked away. McDonald picked up his dribble and it's turned over. Xavier Edwards will get to the free throw line. Basketball is brought to you by Mutual of Wausau Insurance. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1987. Visit Mutual of since 1875. Cut 100 years off their business model. Go online, mutualofwausau.com, and find an agent near you. McDonald, who just committed the turnover, commits the foul too. Xavier Edwards leaves the first one short. One more coming. Evergreens in the early going are 2 of 4 from the foul line. Truax will come out. Sam Dasso is in for the Evergreens. Dasso had a couple of threes in the Everest comeback against Mosinee. Evergreens are looking to trap in the backcourt. Across the timeline is Griffin Lang. Bounces to the corner, McDonald. Entry pass down low. The Everest defense closed quickly, no matter. Brady Phelps up and over for the basket. Still a 1-possession game. Dasso, 3 off the bench, good. Stone cold just into the game and ties it 9 apiece. An answer 3, Carger hits. Back-to-back hits from behind the arc for these teams. West has a couple of subs waiting to come in. Xavier Edwards again. Come on, X, don't be bashful. Yes, sir, he's going to hit this. Off the back bracket. Studeman battles for the rebound. Loose ball foul on the Warriors. Again, the Evergreens have a height advantage, so if you're Xavier Edwards and you miss, so what? Studeman or Truax, who's not in right now, is going to battle for you. Jackson Riley and Miles Waldvogel come in for Wausau West. Brady Phelps and Marcus McDonald are out. The West foul was on McDonald. It's his second, so he's going to the bench. Studeman low blocks, double team back out. Preby first 3 of the game off the back bracket. Evergreens are cold from behind the arc. 1 of 4 shooting threes in the early going. Cargie Cooper bumps, scores. Cooper's got 5 now. And a 5-point lead for the Warriors. Down low and bumped as he received the ball is Studeman. It's going to be the 4th team foul on the Warriors. Bennett Matson is whistled there. Evergreens will inbound underneath. Up high to Dasso, who hit his first shot from behind the arc last time. Xavier Edwards cut off along the baseline, back out. Xavier Edwards cross court, and the pass is too high to Dasso. Basketball is sponsored by TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, offering top quality collision repair. Full body repair, 24-hour towing, courtesy loaner vehicles, and a lifetime warranty on their work. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. Open for a three, no good. Xavier Edwards up over the Jackson Riley miss. West is back defensively. Xavier Edwards into the lane, hangs off the rim too strong. Xavier Edwards battling for his own rebound, tipped it to Studeman. Evergreens will get another look. Down low, Studeman. Matson bodies him up. Studeman spins and scores. First bucket of the night for Casey Studeman. Back to a one-possession game at 10 minutes to go in the first half. It's been competitive so far. Brady Phelps will come back in for the Warriors on the next stoppage. Foul line extended 2. Griffin Lang couldn't get the shooter's touch. Felch clears the boards for the Evergreens. Xavier Edwards, he'll take the three. He's going to get one of these. Yes, sir, Xavier Edwards. Edwards has 6 to lead the Evergreens, and he ties us up. Baseline, this is from behind the backboard. That's a tough shot there for Jackson Riley. Xavier Edwards up for the rebound for the Evergreens. Pop one again. Make them change their thinking. Xavier Edwards again. Off the back bracket. Evergreens didn't have anyone underneath that time. Griffin Lang clears the boards. Tied at 14. West is on the perimeter. Cargie Cooper fading backwards. Good for a three. Cargie's got 2 threes and a 2, 8 to lead all scorers. Dasso back out to Edwards. Cross court, Preby off a screen. No good. Dasso gets the rebound. Evergreens get another board. Dasso tries again. No good. So the Evergreens are 2 of 8 from behind the arc right now. If the Evergreens heat up from longer range, the complexion of this game changes in the blink of an eye. West brings it back to the perimeter. Driving in, kick out 3 for Waldvogel. No good. Xavier Edwards, been big on the board so far. West is back on defense. Xavier Edwards pops the 3 again. Got it. Tied again, 17-17. Xavier Edwards gets a steal. Up goes X to lay it in. Points off the turnover. Evergreen's first lead tonight. Driving in, hanging. Tough take to the rim for Jackson Riley, and it's good. Got a timeout on the floor. Tied at 19 apiece. Back in a minute on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
We were talking during the timeout. Xavier Edwards sure did think about dunking there. But sometimes when you're on the floor and you're running back and forth a lot, when you're tired, you don't elevate as much. Xavier Edwards has 11 to lead all scorers. And again, some of that is the way West is matching up against him defensively. Everest has the ball out of the timeout. Vander Truax is back in. Sam Dasso, who gave the Evergreens some good minutes, goes to the bench for now. Xavier's got his dribble. Studeman in the corner. Back out to Xavier Edwards. Kenny hit again. Round and out. Offensive rebound. Truax got his man up in the air. A lot of contact and no whistle. Truax gets the ball back again. Vander doing the dirty work on the boards, and the Evergreens will reset. Feeding Studeman inside. Studeman's got a height advantage on Phelps. Studeman gets to the rim and scores. You bet. Evergreens love that matchup. Everest retakes the lead. This has been an entertaining first half of basketball. Three ball here, line drive. Cooper misses. Studeman gets the rebound. Studeman in transition, stripped from behind. It's out of bounds, stays with the Evergreens. Getting a hand in there was Brady Phelps for West. Jackson Riley back in. Matthew Heilman out for the Warriors. They'll inbound. Xavier Edwards left alone again off the back bracket. Again, I don't mind the shots at all. To the rim, too strong. Griffin Lang hit the underside. Xavier Edwards all alone at the other end. He scores. West didn't get back on defense. Xavier, despite some misses from behind the arc, is cooking in the first half. 13 points. Cooper thought about hoisting from there, decides not to. Nice pass down low, a miss at the rim, and a late foul. Evergreens don't like that whistle. Griffin Lang was taking it to the bucket. He was in the act of shooting, and Vander Truax is called. And it was Miles Waldvogel, the sophomore, who was fouled. He gets 2 free throws, and the first is no good. You'd rather to see Waldvogel shooting at the foul line than Griffin Lang, who's a lights-out three-point shooter. Cargie Cooper is out. Bennett Matson is in. And the Soph gets 1 of 2 from the foul line. Everest by 3 and the ball. This possession will take us under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Xavier Edwards is double teamed now. Studeman sets a screen. Preby, 3-ball, drained it. Preby's first points of the night. Everest opens their biggest lead of the evening. See if West has an answer. Along the baseline into the double team. Extra point, kick out 3. Nope. Driving in. Going to the rim in traffic. Blocked from behind, offensive foul. Preby's block from behind was clean, and they're going to say that the West player created separation by extending his elbow. Griffin Lang is called for the foul, his first, team's 5th. Now that West is trailing, do you tighten up the defense on Xavier Edwards, or do you still dare him to keep shooting threes? He's hit 2 of them so far tonight. Cade Felch has the ball in the corner. Back to Xavier Edwards, and again, they give Xavier space. Short time on the bench for Cargie Cooper. Will come back in. 3-ball rolls out. Vander Truax had the offensive rebound stripped. Tipped, and the team's trade turnovers. Vander Truax, he's fouled. They're going to say no, tied up. Oh, the Evergreens thought that Truax was hit on the arm. The Evergreens have the arrow, so they'll keep the ball. Cargie Cooper is in. Miles Waldvogel is out. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Online, ridgetopexteriors.com. Truax along the baseline. Xavier Edwards, he'll pop again. Good. They've been daring him, and he's been making Wausau West pay. X is up to 16 in the first half. It's 29-20. West has got to change that defensive approach at halftime, don't they? Xavier Edwards is killing them. Cargie Cooper, and Xavier Edwards has a steal and lays it in. And no showboating tonight for Xavier Edwards. Everest now by 11. 3 minutes to go in the half. West would like this down to single digits by halftime. Momentum is with the trees at the moment. Driving in traffic, left hand, score for Griffin Lang. West needed that bucket. Xavier from the corner again, off the front rim. Truax gets the rebound. Truax was fouled. They cut out his legs from underneath him. It's Wausau West's sixth foul, their last to give. Evergreens have been outplaying Wausau West on the offensive boards too. Brady Phelps called for his second personal. Evergreens will shoot for the rest of the half. Phelps will come out. Griffin Lang comes back in. Lang, one of the West starters. That was a short time on the bench for him. Inbounding underneath. Up high to Xavier Edwards. Cade Felch kicks it back out. Xavier Edwards is guarded a little bit closer now. Still, he's got separation every time he touches the ball. I mean, Xavier seems very much aware that Cade Felch and Cohen Preby are better three-point shooters. Preby feeds inside to Vander Truax. Evergreens answered Wausau West bucket at the other end. We're under 2 minutes now in the first half. Along the baseline, hanging and missing. Too open was Griffin Lang. Couldn't believe that someone didn't match up against him. And he misses everything. Xavier Edwards looked to drive, picks up his dribble, fading backwards. Good. He's doing everything but selling popcorn right now. Xavier Edwards with a 20 spot in the first half. 35-22, it's Everest's biggest lead. We said at the top of the broadcast, with Cohen Preby back from injury and a healthy Casey Studeman, the Evergreens are a different team. Bennett Matson goes glass and scores. I think Wausau West would agree that indeed the Evergreens, with healthy personnel, are a different team right now. Under a minute to go, the Evergreens may keep this on the perimeter and make Wausau West come out and guard them. Evergreens are happy with an 11-point lead and possession right now. We'll tell you that basketball is brought to you by Mammoth Mortgage. It's your opportunity for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing a home. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. Timer is running. It's down to 20 seconds. Evergreen's go time will be under 10. Now the Evergreens are ready to go. Xavier Edwards starts his dribble. Cut off and knocked away. Down the other end, this will count if it goes. Yes, it is. Griffin Lang off the Everest turnover. That's where the half will end. So Wausau West gets a little bit closer. Everest by 9, 35-26. Basketball is brought to you by Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered. Best prices guaranteed for auto, pet, bird, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need at the lowest prices. 35-26 as we've reached intermission. First half leading scorers when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mittens is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back. Those Everest kids are in costume for tonight's game. They're having fun. They're DC ESPN. They're not actually doing the game, but they're pretending like they are. I went down and said hello before we came on. Adding to the environment here, I'm Chris Conley. Everest by 9 at halftime. West will get the ball to start the second half. First half leading scorers, 20 for Xavier Edwards, 4 for Casey Studeman, 3 each for Vander Truax and for Cohen Preby, and 2 for Cade Felch. Evergreens have hit 5 threes, 3 of them belong to Xavier Edwards. Everest has turned the ball over 5 times, and they're 2 of 4 from the foul line. For Wausau West, Cargie Cooper leads the Warriors with 8. 6 for Griffin Lang, 5 for Bennett Matson. Brady Phelps has 4. 2 points for Jackson Riley and 1 for the sophomore Miles Waldvogel. The Warriors have 3 threes. They've turned the ball over 4 times, and they're 3 of 4 from the foul line. One of the things that has made this an entertaining game, we have not had a lot of whistles. Had only 9 fouls whistled between these teams in the first half, so letting them play. Evergreens in the second half. You know what? Evergreens will be hard to come back on if Cohen Preby or Casey Studeman heat up in the second half. West has got to be talking in the locker room about whether they want to come out and guard Xavier Edwards closer. The defense has been soft on Xavier. Xavier's also scored off of a couple of turnovers, too. So Xavier Edwards with 20. And Wausau West's strategy has been they're daring Xavier Edwards to beat him, and so far, he's playing the part just fine. Basketball tonight is brought to you by the auto service specialists at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. They'll change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, and make the check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. I think I probably shared this before. I have a new used car. And yet I need to get my DC Everest E on the back window. My former car, suddenly the gas mileage went better, the brakes worked better, it accelerated smooth as a kitten once I put that E on the back. We'll see if the new Ford Ranger can carry the E or not. Next Step Prosthetics sponsors tonight's Everest West game. Next Step Prosthetics is providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Evergreens are up by 9, and West had the lead for the first part of the first half. Then the Evergreens got hot as Xavier Edwards heated up quickly. Second half shoot around, and then we'll be underway when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in
Eclair. Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating. But with Access Insurance, you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
We are back at the DC Everest Fieldhouse. I'm Chris Conley. The question for Wausau West is that so far their strategy for tonight's game hasn't worked. Been daring Xavier Edwards to shoot, and he has put 20 points up. So the question for the second half is, does Wausau West try a different strategy? Evergreens have already beaten the Warriors once this year by 4 points over at their place. So the Evergreens in this second half are bidding for a season sweep against a pretty good Wausau West team. In fact, depending on how the second half goes, the Evergreens are looking for a boys and girls basketball sweep against the Warriors. Everest girls were winners last night, 56-41 over at the West Fieldhouse. A game that you saw and heard right here on Zaleski Sports. Foundation Finance has started a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. Learn more online at foundationfinance.com. And of course, Wausau West has a huge collection of fans, students, parents, people from the West Side. If West starts to come back, this place will get loud in an instant. Nobody's in foul trouble. Evergreens have single fouls on Cade Felch, Vander Truax, and Casey Studeman. West has two starters, Brady Phelps and Marcus McDonald, with 2 fouls each. No one's gotten to the magic 3 yet. Again, the game's more fun when it's officiated where you kind of let them play a little bit. This game has not been out of control. I mean, it's not brass knuckles and billy clubs underneath. And yet we have not had a parade to the foul line either. Warriors get the ball first with a 9-point deficit to cut into. Cargie Cooper, their leading scorer, with 8. and he'll take the inbounds pass. Second half's underway. To the baseline, loose in the corner and almost turned over. Marcus McDonald had to get down to his knees to keep that. Opening three, good. Griffin Lang. Lang now is up to 9 on the make, which makes him the Warriors' leading scorer at this stage. And that ball is kicked. Evergreens will keep possession. So right out of the blocks, West cuts it to a 6-point game. Felch will inbound underneath. To Xavier Edwards in the corner. Got Griffin Lang guarding him now. Cross court to Truax, who hands off to Studeman. Felch thought about that three. He hits that shot more often than not. Off a screen, it's a step-back three for Pregame. Left it a little short. Cargie Cooper can get Wausau West right back into this game if the Warriors come away with points on this possession. Good defense there by Cohen Pregame, cut off Matheson. And West turns it over. Evergreens inbound to Xavier Edwards. Xavier Edwards into the front court, leans in, got tangled up, got the ball back, came off one of the West players, and Xavier Edwards opens the second half right where he left off at the first. Wausau West wanted a carry or a travel, but it went off the West player, so Xavier Edwards could get it right back. Pass down low, basket, and a foul. Brady Phelps scores, and he'll get a free throw too. Cade Felch has just picked up his second personal foul. It's the first foul of the second half. Free throw is good. Phelps is up to 7, and it's a 5-point game now. Xavier Edwards double teamed in the backcourt. He's fouled on the reach-in. Cargie Cooper called. The West fans saw that go off of Xavier Edwards' foot, but that came after the push. First team foul on the Warriors. Xavier Edwards got Griffin Lang on him. Picks up his dribble, gets it ahead to Felch. Felch open for a three. Wedges in between the backboard and the back bracket. When that happens, basketball fans, you know how that's handled? It's a jump ball, and the arrow points to the Evergreens, so Everest will keep possession. Cade Felch will inbound. Studeman has his dribble. Back out. Xavier Edwards pops another three off the back bracket. Rebound, Bennett Matson. West can make this a one-possession game if they come away with points. Matson hands it off to McDonald, now to the corner. Cooper thought about that, leans in, gets to the rim, and scores. Cargie Cooper's the first Warrior to double digits. He now has 10. Evergreens decide against the timeout with a 3-point lead. Evergreens move this ahead and break the timeline. Xavier Edwards into the front court. Edwards was bumped. He still catches his dribble. The Evergreens will take a timeout. Don't want a turnover here. The Everest lead is down to 3 after leading by 9 at halftime. Back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Wausau West has outscored the Evergreens 8-2 since halftime. Evergreens have the ball after the timeout, still holding a 3-point lead. Felch will inbound right off his own bench. Almost turned over on the inbounds pass. Studeman's got it. Xavier Edwards set a screen for him. Truax had it with a little separation in the corner. Pregame entry pass to Truax. He's outside the low blocks. Evergreens reset. Out of the timeout, want a good possession that leads to a good look at the basket. Xavier Edwards set a screen for him and cut off his dribble. Bad pass, it's loose. Tied up. Ball goes over to the Warriors. A 3 would tie the game. Luke Honor is in for the first time, in for Cade Felch. Luke is only a sophomore, but he's proved capable, fits at the varsity level for sure. Looking to drive in, cutting off the dribble, goes back out to Matson. Matson fouled as he went into the paint. Luke Honor commits the foul as soon as he came into the game. His first, team second, non-shooting. West will want a good look at the basket here, trying to get back into this thing all the way up high to Cargie Cooper. Along the baseline, Lang tries to get that over Studeman, and he does. It's a 1-point game. A 10-2 run to open up the half. Xavier Edwards tries the 3 again. Got it! Big answer for the Evergreens. 25 for Xavier Edwards. Back out to a 2-possession game. 14 minutes to go in this one. Cooper drives in, took an extra step. He was pushed. Oh. I saw the kind of hop step at the end of that, but they're going to say the contact came first. Vander Truax is the guilty Evergreen, his second personal foul, team's third. Little trouble getting this ball in. Spinning on the baseline, missing at the rim is Griffin Lang. Studeman gets the rebound. 3 ball from the corner. Honor missed everything. Almost stripped away by Pregame. Hustle play. West keeps the ball just barely. Guys on the Everest bench got up for Pregame on the hustle. West got the switch off. 3 ball open for Phillips. Too strong. Truax gets the rebound on the Brady Phelps miss. Honor in the corner. Over to Studeman. Got a screen for Xavier, got below the foul line, and then gave it back out to Honor. Evergreens will reset. Studeman drives in, cut off. Back out to Xavier Edwards. Warriors for a moment had a switch with Cargie Cooper on Xavier Edwards to Truax down low, got his man up and missed at the rim. No finish. Bennett Matson gets the rebound for the Warriors. Quickly ahead, back out for a 3. This will make it a 1-point game. It's short. Matson short, Xavier Edwards gets the rebound. A miss from 10, a rebound from 10. Xavier Edwards, step back 3. Good! Xavier Edwards has 5 threes in this ball game. West was within 3. Now it's back up to a 7-point lead. 3 ball off a screen, rounded out. That may not have been the shot that West wants. Griffin Lang misses. Evergreen's got the rebound from Truax. Studeman cut off along the baseline. Tried to spin over the top to Truax. Back out. Baseline 3. Otter, that's blocked. Otter gets it back and scores. Evergreen's won the battle for the loose ball. Well, the Evergreens led by 9 at halftime, and they pushed the lead back up to 9 now, so they've survived a Wausau West run. Got a drive in. Luke Honor, I think, has been whistled for the foul. That's a quick 3 on him. That's a foul on Vander Truax, who also has 3 fouls. Vander will go off. Cade Felch will come in. In traffic along the baseline, Xavier Edwards provides the defense on a Matson miss. Evergreens can push this back up to double digits with a basket this time down. Evergreen's only 1 turnover in the second half, too. Ball security has made this a better team, for sure. Honor looks to spin, gives it up to Studeman. Pregame in the baseline, back to Studeman. Looks to drive in, Xavier Edwards. Yeah, the Evergreens can dictate terms. Got a 9-point lead, look for a good shot, boys. Honor spins, goes back out to Xavier Edwards. Well, this has been a long possession. Almost a minute's come off the clock here in the middle stages of the second half. Pregame to Xavier Edwards, who tees up another 3. That was halfway down. Miles Waldvogel got a big rebound for West. Good pass ahead, down low, too hot, and a miss underneath from Marcus McDonald. Loose ball foul on the Warriors. McDonald has just been whistled for his 3rd personal foul. West is going to show full court pressure. Evergreens are making a substitution. Sam Dasso is in for Luke Honor. Marcus McDonald with the 3 fouls comes out. Evergreens get it into Xavier Edwards. Xavier's picked up in the second half right where he left off in the first. Got 28 points now. Evergreens just got called for a 10-second violation. So the clock wasn't quite right in someone's head. We're sponsored by Newton Electric. Residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture. Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelec.com. Almost knocked away by Pregame. Prege's got only 1 3-pointer tonight, but he's hustled on defense. And again, he could go off on you at any stage of the game. To the rim, scoring is Cargie Cooper. What have we got here? A flop warning against Cargie Cooper. No, it's against the Evergreens. It's against whoever the Evergreens defender was. The conversation went over to Oliver Drake, Everest coach. 7-point lead for the Evergreens. Felch picked up his dribble in a little bit of trouble. Studeman over to Pregame, who fakes the 3 and splits defenders. Lot of contact and no whistle. Pregame got to the rim, no finish. Again, West hanging around in this game. Riley to the rim, scores. That's a nice take. Back down to a 5-point game and turned over. And a miss at the rim. West looking for a whistle. Everyone's up off the bench. Can't believe it. Griffin Lang, no finish. Lang always makes that. Down low to Studeman, back out. Felch, 3-ball high, arcing, no good. Got a loose ball foul that's going to be on the Evergreens. Let's take a look at the flop warning here. Yeah, Studeman tried to sell it a little bit. Casey Studeman's just picked up his 3rd foul, battling for that loose ball. A lot of basketball left, 8.5 to go in this one. While out for a 3 and opening was Walsvogel, decided not to take it. Still has his dribble. Studeman's on him, height advantage for the Everest defenders. Coming in, wow, tied up there and turning it over was Cargie Cooper. West could have gotten this down to a single possession game and didn't get a look at the basket. Preby's got Cooper on him. Entry pass there to Studeman. Studeman split defenders, bumped hard, spins and scores anyway. Studeman's up to 6. Hard work inside. Again, that take to the basket's been consistent with the way this game has been officiated. Little bumping, no whistle. 3-ball, West needs this, and it's good. Waldvogel hits. 47-43. It's a 4-point game, and there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take one, too, on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Welcome back. West took the timeout after hitting this 3 to cut a 7-point lead down to 4. Basketball tonight is brought to you by John's Auto Repair. For all your auto repair needs, Mosinee and Rothschild turn to John's Auto Repair. Just off Business 51 north of Mosinee. Auto repair you can trust. They'll have it done right and have you on your way. John's Auto Repair. West pressures the ball and it's turned over. Xavier Edwards couldn't keep possession in the double team. Vander Truax comes back in for Sam Dasso. Evergreen's opting for more height. Truax and Studeman, the two Everest bigs, have 3 fouls each on them. West having trouble getting this in. And they do to Marcus McDonald. Bump there again. That's been a no call all night. Cargie Cooper to the rim, looking for contact, missed everything. Kind of hanging there like he wanted to sell the foul. 7 minutes to go in this one. Studeman has it. Splits defenders, got to the rim, spins and misses. Cade Felch couldn't get that rebound. Cooper comes away with it. West will reset. A 3 would make this a 1-point game. Driving to the rim, scoring is Griffin Lang. Lang's got 8 in the second half. That was Waldvogel's basket. 2-point game. Down low, scoring Vander Truex. Evergreens have an answer. Looking to drive in, almost losing the handle was McDonald. McDonald gives it back out. Driving in, that's blocked. The Evergreens are going to have a foul, either on Studeman or Truax. One of them's going to pick up their fourth. Evergreens were thinking that was clean. Beg your pardon, this is Studeman's foul. It is his third in the act of shooting, so the clock stops with exactly 6 minutes to go in the game. A couple of free throws coming up. A miss for Waldvogel. Watch this down low. Yeah, Truax was clean. They're going to say that Studeman got him down low. 1 of 2 for Waldvogel. Evergreens get it into Pregame. Preby's being ridden up the floor. That's got to be a foul, and it is. Can't ride a player like that. Both players' feet are moving, so there's no defensive position. So Cargie Cooper gets called for the foul. Now, I beg your pardon, that's on Marcus McDonald. It's his fourth. It's a 3-point lead for the Evergreens. Preby presses it across the timeline. Down low, Truax has Phelps on him. Truax almost lost the handle, gets it back in the corner. The Evergreens will smartly bring it out to reset. Preby's got the ball here. Now to Studeman. Preby, quick release three, good! That's a heartbreaker for the Warriors. Get it down to a 3-point game, and then Preby does that. Cooper picked up his dribble, goes back out. Cooper's got it back. Cooper splits defenders. Extra pass down low in traffic. Lost it to the Evergreens. Brady Phelps didn't have a handle. We're brought to you by Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild. Personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body's battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or a variety of youth issues. Let Backey's Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Our referees are talking it over and change the call. What I don't like is the baseline official had it as Everest ball, and the official who's further away initiated the discussion and got the call changed. I always like it when the guy closest is the one who calls it. That's blocked by Felch. Felch got a finger on Bennett Matson's shot. Everest by 7 and a chance to stretch out the lead a little more. Preby hit his last shot. Now to Studeman down low. Studeman looks to drive in, hangs in the lane. Friendly roll for Casey Studeman, who's up to 8 points. Back to a 9-point lead. Evergreens led by 9 at halftime. Had double-digit leads in the first half. That's knocked out of play. It'll stay with Wausau West. West really can't afford to fall further behind here. Can't have a lot of empty trips at this stage of the game. Jackson Riley makes the pass. Missing at the rim was Phelps, and the Evergreens come away with it. Cade Felch with the rebound for the Evergreens. It's been physical in the paint. Under 4 to go. Xavier Edwards hangs, makes an extra pass. It's off the West defender. Xavier Edwards got the double team to go over to him and saw that Cade Felch was free down low in traffic. The Evergreens are taking a timeout here. This is a great timeout. Leading by 9, you can set up a play, make sure you get a good look. We'll step aside for these words on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
I'm Chris Conley. Down the stretch we go from the Everest Fieldhouse. DC Everest has the ball and a 9-point lead. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. As we come out of the timeout, basketball is brought to you by Nicolay Bank. Personal banking at its best. Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, Edgar, Colby, and Merrill, or online at nicolaybank.com. Everest inbounds under their own basket. Cohen Preby will trigger this in. Elsewhere, we may have an upset brewing in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Rapids leads Wausau East by 12, and they're late in the second half. Xavier Edwards on the low block, draws the double team, bumped, but keeps possession. Evergreen's reset. We say it on these broadcasts, coaches love points out of a timeout. That's what Oliver Drake is looking for here. Back to Xavier Edwards. Edwards in the lane, leans in, that's blocked, and a foul will send Xavier Edwards to the line. Cargie Cooper thought that was clean. He may be right. Cooper gets his second. We'll let you see that again. You can decide for yourself. Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company. Get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply today at greatlakescheese.com. Yeah, he got him with the body. I like that call, seeing it on the replay. Xavier Edwards makes his first, misses his second. To the baseline. Back out for a 3-ball. West needs it, and they got it from Miles Waldvogel. This one's not over by any stretch of the imagination. A 6-point lead for Everest. Almost threw it out of bounds. Turned over. And they're going to have a bump on Preby. Cohen Preby's first foul, team 6th. So with 2:35 left, the Evergreens have no more fouls to give. Correction, that was the Evergreens' 7th foul. So this is a 1-and-1 coming up here for Jackson Riley. It's live on a miss. It's a make, just barely. West 3 of 4 from the foul line in this game in the second half. 3 of 4 in the first half, too. Riley gets them both. You think the Evergreens are going to need to make some free throws to close this game out? I think so. Preby right into the front court with his dribble. Avoids the double team, gets it back to Felch. Everest by 3, a one-possession game. Evergreens have the lead and the ball. The Evergreens have been good in these situations tonight. Baseline 3, Preby, good. Can't leave him that far alone. Preby's got his third 3, so Preby's not having a monster game, but he's hit in the key spots. That bucket doubles the lead to 58-51, 2:12 left. Getting ready for an exciting finish when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back. Basketball tonight's brought to you by France Propane, your locally owned complete service propane company, serving all of central Wisconsin for 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. Time is going to be friendly for the Evergreens, too. When they get the ball back, they'd love to run a little bit of clock. Driving in, I thought an extra step, but a foul is going to send Griffin Lang to the foul line. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and filtration systems. Count on Culligan. They'll keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Vander Truax just picked up his 4th foul. Griffin Lang to the free throw line. Good. Marcus McDonald with 4 fouls comes in for the Warriors for the stretch of this one. Replaces Miles Waldvogel. Both the free throws are good for Griffin Lang. Lang is up to 13 points. Everest by 4. Pregame splits defenders ahead to the front court. Truax stays in the game with the 4 fouls. Again, the pressure's on Wausau West to get a stop. The Evergreens still have a lead here. Xavier Edwards to the rim. He's fouled and he scores! Maybe a moment of victory for the Evergreens. If you're going to foul Xavier, it's got to be hard enough that he doesn't finish at the rim, and Xavier did. Cargie Cooper commits the foul. It's back to a 7-point game, and Xavier Edwards has a free throw coming to try and complete the 3-point play. Xavier's 30th and 31st point, and there's his 32nd. The junior has come up huge tonight. 8-point game, 90 seconds left in regulation. West needs a quick 3. No foul here. Missing at the rim is Griffin Lang. And now a reach-in foul against the Warriors. Cade Felch had it. West still has 1 foul to give. Now they can foul and put the Evergreens on the free throw line. Jackson Riley fouled him. Marcus McDonald, 4 fouls, comes back in. Yeah, West has got a foul and hope the Evergreens miss a couple of 1-and-1s. Inbounds to Xavier Edwards. To Cade Felch. Felch is an excellent free throw shooter. Evergreens are going to need a timeout. Yes, they are. Don't want a 10-second violation here. 1:16 left in this one, but the Evergreens are in a pretty good spot. They're up by 8, and they have the ball when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
At Abbey Bank, we know everyone has their strengths. Our bankers may excel in numbers, but can they score on the court?
Maybe you guys should stick to what you're good at. Banking.
And that's exactly what we do. At Abbey Bank, we stick to what we do best, making banking about you.
Find an Abbey Bank location near you by visiting abbeybank.com.
Abbey Bank, where we make banking about you.
We are back at the Everest Fieldhouse, and we're brought to you by Express Employment. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at Express Pros. That's expresspros.com. West will play for a steal on the inbounds, and they have to commit a foul. To Pregame, an excellent free throw shooter, and they're chasing him. Pass down low, Truax, and the Evergreens are going to win tonight. Back up to an 11-point game and only a minute to go. West 3, high, arcing, missing everything, and Xavier Edwards gets the Bennett Matson miss. Yeah, this one's over. West's 6-game winning streak will come to an end. Evergreens will have won back-to-back games. Everest is out of bounds on the foul line. Second game in a row that turnovers have been down. Evergreens have turned the ball over only 10 times tonight. 32 for Xavier Edwards. They should take Xavier out and let the crowd salute him. Nope, Xavier's going to be on the floor for the end of this one. Hanging in the lane, wild. Xavier Edwards gets another Bennett Matson miss. West doesn't have to foul here, but they do. Game's no longer in doubt. They'll send Cohen Pregame to the line for a 1-and-1 down at the other end. Cargie Cooper's committed his fourth foul. Xavier Edwards just got a high five from Cade Felch. Evergreens know who carried the E tonight. Pregame misses the front end. That's rare for him. And Pregame, trying to follow his miss, has just committed a foul. We'll walk down to the other end and shoot free throws in what amounts to garbage time. Miles Waldvogel will shoot the 1-and-1. There were times in the second half where West had momentum. You know what? The Evergreens had an answer every time. West got this down to 3. I think at one time they got it down to 2. Evergreens kept their composure, answered each time. Waldvogel gets the 2 free throws. All we're waiting for here is to determine the final score. Ahead to Xavier Edwards, who gets it ahead to Truax in the front court, and now Studeman. Evergreens are happy to keep this ball on the perimeter. Felch dribbles out of trouble. Down to the final 15 seconds. Truax has it, spins along the baseline, bumped hard. Evergreens go back out. Evergreens will have back-to-back 8-point wins. 63-55 is the final tonight, behind 32 points for Xavier Edwards. The Evergreens have swept the season series from Wausau West in boys and girls basketball. With the win, Everest bumps back above 500. They're 10-9 for the season, 4-5 in league play. Wausau West just their 5th loss of the season, and 2 of them are to these DC Everest Evergreens. They're 14-5, now 6-3 in league play. Repeating our final score, 63-55, DC Everest over Wausau West. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. Fun rivalry game at the Everest Fieldhouse that goes the Evergreens way. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Postgame coverage here. The Evergreens sweep the season series from Wausau West, 55-63. Back-to-back 8-point wins for Everest. Coach, what I thought made this a nice win, this got down to a one-possession game 4 times in the second half. You guys had an answer each time.
Yeah, Wausau West is a really good team. I think they've won 8 in a row, 14-4, and we knew they were going to keep punching back. And you're exactly right. I thought our guys did a great job of just continuing to respond, play the next right thing right, and when you do that, things have a way of working themselves out.
So they're playing Xavier Edwards soft in the first half. There was one possession in the first half. I think he looked back at the bench like, is it okay, Coach? What did you tell him?
Shoot it. He's a really good player. Like, and Xavier knows what his strengths are, but that doesn't mean he can't stroke it from the perimeter, and he showed that tonight. Like, people are going to guard him that way. Good luck.
Right. The team's playing good basketball. Congratulations. Enjoy the win. Thanks for coming over, Coach. Let's spend a moment with Xavier Edwards. Obviously, they were playing you soft, and you know that there are other guys who are probably better three-point shooters, but you had yours tonight.
Yeah, I know. They kept letting me open. I've been repping my shot in practice all week, and I just let it fly. I was confident in my shot, and succeeded tonight.
I thought that Everest was so good on the boards that I almost didn't mind the miss because you know that Vander and Casey are going to get theirs.
Yeah, I mean, that's what their job is for. When people are missing, you know, Vander and Casey are always there to clean up the old boards. And when they get the old boards, they just go to work. And, you know, it was just a collective team effort. Like, I couldn't do it without my rebounders, and then I couldn't do it without my shooting.
We're thinking that 32's got to be a career high for you.
Yeah, 32 career high.
Congratulations, a big fat game tonight for Xavier Edwards. Let's spend a moment with Vander Truax. I thought the Evergreens had a height advantage going in, and the Evergreens won the battle on the offensive boards tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, and it just matters like your toughness at that point, and just like getting down low and getting those rebounds.
We've got your fan club behind you, and when the fourth foul came, you did a good job keeping yourself in the game.
Yeah, well, when that happens, I really just got to show my hands and make sure I don't get out of the game, and keeping that foul trouble is really tough.
Now that hopefully the injuries are past this team, does the team feel a little bit different now that all the personnel's back?
Yeah, well, it feels more together because we're all here and no one's sitting on the sideline, and we're all healthy and we're all ready to go.
63-55 is the final score tonight. Xavier Edwards leads the Evergreens with 32 tonight. That wraps up our Zaleski Sports postgame coverage. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Conley. Good night, everybody.
All right, guys. I'm Vander Truax.
I'm Xavier Edwards.
And we're in the house.
Guys, thank you for coming over. Thanks a lot.